The story of Kelvin Cooley. It was March the 29th, 2014, around 11:30 p.m. Alondre Cooley, who didn't know at the time that his family had helped the cops with a drug bust that week, was walking down the street in Montgomery, Alabama, on Edward J. Nettles Lane in West Montgomery. Jackie Boone, who was a known street hustler from Alabama, was connected to the dealer, was arrested. Jackie Boone was paid to kill a member of the Cooley family in retaliation for them helping the cops with the drug bust. On March 29th, Jackie Boone was driving by a house where the Cooleys lived and spotted Alondre Cooley walking alone. He cocked his gun and pulled up on Alonzo and shot him once in the face and sped off into the night. Alondre never seen it coming. He never had a chance to get away. Alondre was hit in the face and paralyzed instantly. He had to spend several months in the hospital during recovery. Cops say a day after Alondre Cooley was shot, Jackie Boone was also shot severely but also survived and received some paralysis as well. Jackie Boone was charged with attempted murder. The people who shot Jackie Boone was also brought to justice and is now awaiting trial.
I'm so glad they found him guilty for shooting me. I didn't want anyone to let him get away with that,
Alondre said. Alondre Cooley now needs around-the-clock care since the shooting that took place in 2014. Fast forward a few years, the two families are still feuding. Kelvin Cooley was subpoenaed to appear in the trial of Jackie Boone for attempted murder. Kelvin Cooley got on the stand and testified against Jackie Boone around 4:22 p.m. October the 23rd, 2017, at the Montgomery County Courthouse in Alabama. Kelvin was then escorted out of the building by an officer. Kelvin got into the car with his little sister, who showed up to support her brothers. He starts the car up and proceeds to exit the parking lot of the courthouse. He gets caught by a red light just a block away from the courthouse at the corner of Lawrence and Scott Streets. At approximately 4:45 p.m., October the 23rd, 2017, Kelvin Cooley was in his car. He sees the car approaching slowly. He starts to reach for his gun, but his sister tells him, "Ain't nobody gonna be on that by the courthouse." Boy, was she wrong. Next thing you know, someone started shooting at the car from another vehicle. Kelvin grabs his pistol and tells his sister to run the other way, but she insists on following him. They're running, but the gunshots are getting closer and closer. Kelvin fired a couple shots back and then he yells, "I'm hit," and falls to the ground. She could see the wound gushing out with blood, but he still tells her to run, so she continues to run. When she looked back, she seen two shooters shooting the already wounded Kelvin Cooley and then running away from the body. Chandra, the sister, was in shock. Kelvin Cooley is not a stranger to the streets. This is the second brother Chandra has lost to gunfire in the past few months. Marcus Cooley, who was just 23, was shot and killed on August the 20th by Curtis London, who was just 29. And then was later arrested and charged with capital murder for allegedly firing into a house on the 1200 block of Bragg Street, killing Marcus Cooley. Boone's brother, 25-year-old Josephus Boone, was arrested and charged with capital murder on Tuesday morning for the shooting death of Kelvin Cooley. Jackie Boone's attorney filed a motion for the mistrial in his attempted murder case Tuesday morning, court documents show. And after the shooting of Kelvin Cooley, right outside the courthouse, some of the jurors were scared and didn't even sleep well. Kelvin Cooley died from his wounds a day later. R.I.P. Stay tuned for the next documentaries on Dat Knock Design. R.I.P. to the dead.